One of the most well-known names in the history of the triathlon program is Joseph Anderson, as he became one of the team's top-level recruits and brought the program to the national stage. And he was able to do that after starting in the sport at an early age overseas.
It all started when I saw the sport of triathlon on TV one day, and it looked really cool, just the aspect of combining 3 sports into one. And my dad was in the Army, and we had the opportunity to go to Zimbabwe, and there, of all places, there was a big triathlon community there. And I joined the national team, and that's where my triathlon journey began, and I eventually competed for the country, and I was able to become the national champion in 2011. Ever since then, it's just kind of continued in my life.
As he grew up competing internationally, when it became time to decide what college he would attend, he was looking to find a school where he could compete in the sport he had done all his life.
It was my senior year in Zimbabwe, and I was looking at schools, and I wanted to go to a school that had it was a Christian faith-based school, but also had a triathlon program. And at the time, Liberty was one of the few schools that fit that kind of category. So I reached out, and at the time it was Coach Beth Frackleton. She just made me feel very welcomed and told me about the program and how the support that we get from the club sports at Liberty. And I mean, just hearing all of that made it easy, the decision to come to Liberty. The support we received from the school has been phenomenal, and to see the progression throughout the years, it's just exciting to see where the program's going.
As Anderson was a part of the team's early seasons, and at the time, its most prestigious recruit, he would find success early and throughout his career, which would eventually translate into helping the team find success as well.
Kind of like a snowball effect. So, when I got here, we attracted other, athletes to join the team, and we all worked together hard to do well at nationals. It was exciting to just see how the program progressed, from just the amount of support from the club sports program, kind of just continue to grow as they saw the team become serious and produce results. What really helped continue that success was just the support we received with the facilities. We had the smaller pool at the time, but it was still a great place to train. All the roads here for cycling and then the track here. It just all made it, training for collegiate nationals made it very easy. You had the opportunity to train and become the best that you could be. And just the support again, club sports, from competing overseas in Auckland, New Zealand at the H World Group Championships, to national events, collegiate nationals, all the local races. It just made my time here, very memorable.
And after he finished up his career at LU, Anderson would begin his career for the U.S. Coast Guard, giving him the opportunity to still compete in the sport he loved and the sport that helped introduce him to his wife during his time at LU.
So one of the best part of being on the team was to meet my wife, Jenny Anderson. She joined the team coming from a swimming background. She was on the NCAA swim team here for her first year, and then she decided to switch to triathlons. I remember seeing her, and something kind of sparked between us, and just kind of snowballed from there. And now that we're married, and we're a team together, serving our country. She's in the Army Reserves. I'm active with the Coast Guard. We both love still competing in races and getting out in the community. And I was stationed in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, for 2 years, and I did a bunch of races. They even had a triathlon on the base, a bunch of 5Ks, 10Ks. It's a lot of fun just to get out there and be in the community and interact with everyone there.
For being one of the team's top competitors and for helping bring Liberty Triathlon to the national and international stage, it's no surprise that Anderson would be the second member of the triathlon program to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I was very surprised, and I'm very honored to get to be inducted into the Hall of Fame for club sports. It's a huge honor because just some of the other athletes that have been inducted, you see the caliber of what they've done, and to be associated with some of those people, it's been it's very humbling. Part of the reason why I came to Liberty was just because it's we want to be champions for Christ, and so I take that now throughout my life in the Coast Guard, whether that be mentoring other soldiers, sharing the love of Christ with my supervisors, to my subordinates. that foundation that you receive while you're here at the school, and even while competing and the hard times you go through training, it really carries on through your life. When things get tough, because you're kind of in the bubble at Liberty. It's really it's fun. You're surrounded by a lot of other Christians, but then you get out in the real world, and it can be difficult. But you build that foundation while you're here, and I think that really matters. Makes a huge difference throughout your whole life. To have that foundation of what Christ-like love is. So.